Jangbi, look at the guy. 5 wins in his last 5 games. Pretty baller. What was he like? 13-6 or something? What did it say? I can't remember. Anyway, Jangbi leading the charge for Con. And he's going to be playing against none other than Woongjin Stars Shai, aka Sauce Cow. Of course, we are going to start off with a mirror matchup because they just want to make sure that we know that this is in fact Pro League. You know, just in case anybody wasn't clear, you weren't sure, you know, oh, am I watching GSL? Could this possibly be IEM? No, you are in fact watching Pro League, where we will deliver you endless mirror matchups of joy and happiness. So it looks like we're starting already, which is somewhat unfortunate for me. I'm gonna have to abandon ship in just a second and go get my eggs, but that's alright, because the PvP will take 3 or 4 minutes to get interesting, I think. So, game number 1. How's the audio balance, by the way? The Korean sounds a little bit quiet to me, but I'm not sure. Anyway, in the top left corner as the orange Protoss, we will have Jangbi. And in the top right corner, as the brown Protoss, we will have Shai, aka Sauce Cow. I'm gonna keep calling him Shai though. I know I said I'd start using like their proper names, but Sauce sounds a little bit silly. Although, having said that, Shai doesn't sound particularly noble and courageous either, I suppose. But it is what it is. For a second I thought January was holding a cheerful. I was like, wait, are coaches allowed to do that? I mean, I'm sure they are, but could you imagine how awesome that would be if one of the coaches just held up a cheerful for one of their players? That would be pretty sweet, I think. Okay, I'm gonna quickly run off and get my eggs. I can hear the commentators freaking out. Hopefully it's just about the crowd. Okay, presumably people are just doing funny things and nobody's cheating. Yes, good, excellent. Alright, what's happening? Oh, they're building cybernetic cores. Oh, fantastic. What did the other guy do? Did Shai make a core yet? Or did he go Zealot first? He went for a Zealot first. Excellent. Second pylon before cybernetic core means that he'd go for the first Zealot. Personally don't like this choice on 4-player ramp maps, but, well, there you have it. He's playing safer. Jangbi will have to take advantage. And unless he gets mana pylon brutally, which will most likely not be the case, he'll be fine. Because he got Zealot after anyway. Cool. Alright, good to go. Sweet. So now I have my nice snack for the break. And looks like we are still in the crowd watching phase of the game, which tells me that nothing important is really going on. It's a good indication of the level of excitement, interestingness of the game. Is there an adjective form of of interesting? Well, I guess interesting is an adjective. Shit, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, at some point, I promise you, I will learn English, and I will be a master of text twist. But until then, you'll have to forgive me. So like we have one gate robo from Shy, and I'm not really seeing what's going on this side for Jangbi. Looking at the mini map, it looks like he did make a robo as well. And unfortunately for Shy, he's gonna scout all of the wrong bases. Yep, there's the robo for Jangbi. So Shy's gonna scout all the wrong bases first, and not gonna be able to really get a scout off on Jangbi's base, unless Jangbi actually just moves out with his goons here, which it looks like that's what he's done. So that probe might actually get in. The probe's just going to hide at 9 o'clock for now. By the way, if anyone's wondering how I could tell that he made a robo from the minimap, it's because of the gate. It's because of the building placement. If you look on the minimap, he basically, I knew where he made his gateway, which was on the right of his nexus, and then I saw a little thing poking out from the gateway on the right side towards his ramp, and that's always where you place your robo if you lay out the buildings like Jangbi has. And it looks like he's made 2 additional gateways to follow up here. So presumably this is just going to be 3-gate obs. Some kind of 3-gate dragoon aggression, or 3-gate goon reaver aggression would be kind of dodgy. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he has just gone for the observatory. Shy meanwhile gone for the much faster reaver. So Shy has gone for the 1-gate goon plus reavers, very quick reavers. He's actually skipped the observatory, which is a slight risk. But in this case, it is paying off. Now, I'm wondering why he feels so safe to do that. Maybe he just is somewhat coin flipping. He's like, well, I hope Jangbi doesn't go DTs. Which is fine. You can't be safe against every build all the time, so... You know, taking the occasional risk, I'm not particularly perturbed. Although having said that, Jaenong did of course recently, spoiler alert, lose to a hardcore DT rush from stats. Anyway, this probe's going to try and sneak in here. It might actually get in, which would be very, very crucial here. Oh! Gets the probe. I was a little bit lucky there, because that probe is already on the ramp, so I think it might have been counted as high ground. So there could have been a mischance there, but Jangbi did get it anyway. So, what is happening here? It looks like we're going to have a lot of Dragoon aggression now. Shy's going to have really good reaver control if he wants to hold this. Because, well, actually, he doesn't have that many fewer units. I'm a little bit surprised here considering he's on 1 gate versus 3 gates. And actually, Jangbi is going to have to pull back a little bit here. Did Shy make a 2nd gate and I'm just not paying attention or something? How does he have that many units? What? What? Okay, no, he did make 2 gateways. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. And so Jangbi is gonna have to pull back here. I'm a little bit surprised he's getting pushed back so easily, though. I mean, he still did have very quick 3 gateways against a much faster reaver. That was actually very dangerous to lead with that shuttle like that, but Jangbi didn't go for the snipe. Jangbi actually doing a very good job here, pulling back to the ridges and just getting some free pot shots off. Unfortunately for him, he is facing 2 reavers here. And since he went for faster observers, his own reaver is quite a bit delayed. So, I'm feeling a little bit nervous for Jangbi here. I mean, even if Shy can't break up this ramp, he can just contain Jangbi on the, or in his base, and then just expand safely. And that's exactly what he's doing here. You can see the probe has moved down to the natural. And yeah, there's the nexus. Perfect. So Jangbi, you know, despite going for the earlier 3 gateways, just had nothing to answer really to these reavers. I guess his plan was to try and do some slightly better micro using these ridges, but didn't quite work out. Yeah, he's got his own reaver now. He's gonna start poking Shy. Oh, that's very nice. Free reaver shot there. And so it's gonna be a little bit difficult to keep this contained if Jangbi is constantly harassing like this. Ouch, that was a huge shot there. Shy will definitely have to use his own reavers to kind of keep Jangbi back. But you know, he doesn't need to do it for too long here. He just needs to delay a little bit, allow him to get that nexus up, and kind of set up a good position at his natural, and then he can actually fall back. He doesn't need to keep this contained. Oh my god, what the hell? Whoa! I think that dudded. Yep. Because it was targeted at one of the back goons. I actually don't know if Jangbi manually switched the goons around to make that Scarab bug out. That would be a sick tactic right there. I don't even know if that's possible. Sorry, I still have some breakfast. So, now it looks like the natural expansion of Shy is up and running. Jangbi looks like he's just going to try and bust it. This is not going to go well for him. Actually, no, I think Shy will just run away now. Or he should just run away now. Oh my god, if he loses that shuttle. Oh man, this could actually, well, you know what? I go back to my original statement that this is not going to go well for Jangbi. I was right the first time. I chickened out. I couldn't commit. I was like Action yesterday. You know, I pulled all my drones. I was like, this is what's going to happen, and then I got cold feet, and I was like, actually, wait, no, maybe not. But no, my my original prediction was correct. Trying to run down a narrow ramp with Dragoons into two Reavers is generally not a good idea. I mean, you just think about it this way, right? When you're not contained and there's no Reavers at the bottom of your ramp, Dragoons still have a hard time just running down a ramp. Just the fact that there is a narrow ramp and Dragoons in the same sentence is bad for you, if you're the Protoss. So, when your opponent has Dragoons at the bottom as well, and Reavers, then, you know, that kind of compounds the issue there. I like the spotting pylon by Shy, but it's a little bit funny placement. He could have placed it a little bit more to the right, and it would have done better spotting, and also covered the left side anyway. But whatever. Anyway, so Jangbi is pretty boned here. I'm not actually sure what he's gonna do now, because now he does, like, just now he had his slight unit advantage, I think, but now he's just like, his infrastructure is weaker. Well, actually no, he had it on the gateway, but basically he's going to try another break down this ramp. He's got a lot of Zealots, which do slightly better in these kinds of situations, I think, but I mean, he might barely win this engagement, but even if he does, he'll have to walk all the way across the map to get to Shy's base, and by then Shy will just have enough stuff to defend. And it looks like he won't even succeed in this ramp break. Yeah, poor Jangbi. Oh man, taking a lot of shots on that Reaver, and that's probably going to be game right there. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really sure what else Jangbi could have done. Like, you know, some people might be saying, well, why didn't he try to elevator his units out with a shuttle, you know, and maybe go for a flank attack or something? And that's definitely a possibility, but I think Shy had an observer on the side anyway, and you know, would have been kind of wary of such a thing happening, so he probably would have just seen it coming and sniped those units that were trying to get elevated out. And it looks like Shy has decided to back up here. Doesn't want to overcommit. He did lose his Reavers, so he's just gonna pull back because he knows he's got the game in the bag. Like, he's had his expansion running now for a couple minutes, and Jangbi is still expansionless. Looks like he's gonna try and build one now, but in quite a bit of trouble. And this is pretty unfortunate for Khan as well, because they kind of need to win these matches. I mean, as I was talking about yesterday, the rankings right now are super close between all the teams. Essentially, none of the teams is locked into the playoffs. There's 6 teams who all have a shot of making a playoffs. And of course, Khan and Stars are 2 of them. Stars in a slightly better position, I think, than Khan, but still very close. Anyway, Jangbi's gonna be poking around here with his goons. I'm not sure what his game plan is from this point, because this isn't just playing from behind. This is playing from, like, you've already lost the game and you haven't left yet. He's got the probe here. He hasn't expanded yet. Okay, there's the expansion. He's gonna move out with the Reavers. I mean, maybe he needs to take some severe risks here. So maybe, I don't know. He's going in with the shuttle and Reaver. Actually, Shy's Reavers are out of place. They're actually going for harassment here. Looks like he mistimed it here. Didn't realize that the expansion wasn't quite done yet. Ooh, a couple of big Reaver shots there on those Dragoons. Only kills 2 Dragoons, but damages the rest of them. Shuttle speed has finished for Shy though, so he's going to be able to bring his Reavers back ASAPly. And oh, here we go. This could be the final engagement. Oh, Jangbi immediately loses the shuttle. Will have no micro ability now. He's trying to target down the shuttle. Oh, he gets the shuttle and reavers of Shy though, but is now at a severe Dragoon deficit. So he's gonna have to back up. And oh, well, he's gonna try and use the high ground here. He's gonna fight on the high ground. This could be the final stand of Jangbi, but Shy moves up onto the high ground with him and has way too many Dragoons. And now Jangbi can't even retreat because Shy just advanced onto his Dragoons. Only one Dragoon survives, and I think that's it. Jangbi down to 34 supply against a 62 supply of Shy. Shy's Dragoon's just gonna waltz into the natural here, yeah. Jangbi is pretty dead. Or at least he has been for like the last 5 minutes. And he's gonna kinda hold on here for just a bit. Fighting as tenaciously as he can, but yeah. I mean, really, what is he gonna do? So Jangbi is still trying here. Oh man, Jangbi, come on, bro, stop being such a tryhard. Ah, nice reaver shot. Ah, another nice reaver shot. Nice pull by that Dragoon though, to try and minimize the splash. But he's gonna save the reaver. Very well done. Very well done. Jangbi though, dude, you're never gonna get on route if you're such a tryhard, man. Come on, cats will never let you in. All right, GG from Jangbi. And Shy takes game number 1 in this Pro League match between Con and Stars. Not a great start, but that's alright. I have faith in the Samsung Con players. I have faith in Coach January because I recently learned that January was actually on Clan Oops along with Reach. So you may know Oops Reach, the Mantos. Well, in fact, January was also a member of Clan Oops, which is pretty crazy. I didn't know that.
그런 상황에서 첫 경기를 졌는데 하지만 이제 시작입니다. 후반전 강한 웅진이